media hype this. You know who we got here?
That anthem of the movement. People get ready, there's a train coming. People get ready, there's a train coming. A train that takes us to a land where we have decent houses and not dope houses. A land where we have schools that teach our children and do not defeat our children. A land where we have enterprising entrepreneurs and not incarcerated inmates. Yes, a train to the freedom land. 50 years ago, Martin Luther King Jr. boldly ignited a mighty torch to guide our freedom led to our freedom train land here. And we are today standing in the midst of that eternal flame. If we could all but catch a flicker from that ferocious flame of freedom, we could each light a small candle of courage and in our own voice cry, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. If we each let our own little light shine, then we shall truly overcome. Yes, if we each do our own small part in our homes, in our churches, in our schools, on our jobs, on our organizations, in every aspect of our lives to advance the cause of freedom, then surely a change is going to come. And take it from me, someday we will all be free.
Today, it is my privilege to present the one who has become the voice of this era. For the last 40 years, the Reverend Al Sharpton has been evolving as a great and stirring leader shaped by these times to lead us into this era. He has sacrificed his life, his body. He's taken attacks, he's been mistreated, misunderstood, but thanks be to God, he's been persistent.
I know, right?
He has never given up. He's always been a voice for the voiceless. He's always aligned with the marginalized. He's always represented the hurting, and he's always been a voice for justice. He's our leader, the president of the National Action Network. It is my privilege then to present for the keynote moment, the Reverend Al Sharpton. says I'm African American, and I don't understand all this civil rights marching you're talking about, Reverend Al. I've accomplished, I've achieved. Look at my resume. I went to the best school. I'm a member of the right clubs. I have the right people. Read my resume. Civil rights didn't write my resume. I looked at his resume, I said, you're right. Civil rights didn't write your resume. But civil rights made somebody read your resume. Don't act like whatever you achieve because you were that smart. You got there because some unlettered grandmas who never saw an inside of a college campus put their bodies on the line in Alabama, Mississippi, and today we face continuing challenges. What do we want? We want the Congress to rewrite a Voting Rights Act, and we want to protect our right to vote. They're changing laws all over this country. The Congress needs to make federal law right now in Texas, in North Carolina, in other places. They're coming with all these schemes. Voter ID. Well, we always had ID. Why do we need new ID now? We had ID when we voted for Johnson. We had ID when we voted for Nixon. We had ID when we voted for those that succeeded him, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush again. Why, when we get to Obama, do we need some flags? And when they ask us for our voter ID, take out a photo of Medvedev. Take out a photo of Viola Louisa. They gave their lives so we could vote. Look at this photo. It gives you the idea of who we are. We didn't come here just talk. We want voter legislation. We need jobs. And if we can't get jobs, we need to continue these marches. And if we get tired, we need to sit down in the offices of some of those here. Or check that bounced in the Bank of Justice and was returned marked insufficient funds. We redeposited the check. But guess what? It bounced again. But when we look at the reason this time, it was marked stop payment. Oh my God. They have the money to bail out banks. They have the money to bail out major corporations. They have the money to give tax benefits to the rich. They have the money for the 1%. But when it comes to Head Start, when it comes to municipal workers,
they don't have the money.
We're going to close down the bank. We need to deal with building what must be built around gun violence. We cannot sit around and watch the proliferation of guns in our communities and in any community. We've got to fight against this recklessness that make us so insensitive that we shoot each other for no reason. Let me say to our young brothers and sisters, many that were on the program, we owe a debt to those that thought enough of you to put their lives on the line. We owe a debt to those that believed in us when we did not believe in ourselves. And we need to conduct ourselves in a way that respects that.
Yes, sir.
They will romanticize Dr. King's speech, but the genius of his speech was not just the poetry of his words. The genius of his speech is with bloodshed in Birmingham, with Matt Evans having been killed, with James Farmer, one of his core leaders, in jail. He didn't stand here and discuss the pain. He didn't stand here and express the anger. He sat in the face of those that wanted him dead. But no matter what you do, I can dream above what you do. Gotta make change if we pay the price. Others saw voting booths we couldn't use. Or King saw the possibility of an Obama 50 years ago. So we come to say that we are leaving here as they did 50 years ago. And we're going to do nonviolent what is necessary to put the climate in this country that will lead to a Voting Rights Act. We're going to do what is necessary to do what we have to do nonviolently, to have a jobs bill based on the infrastructure. We're going to register voters in each state. We're doing town hall meetings in the next 60 days. We're going to target numbers and target districts. We need to bring new voters to the polls based on the principles and objectives of the movement. So as we march today, we march with a determination to let you know that we don't have amnesia. We did not forget the price that's paid. We fought too hard. Our parents shed too much blood. There was too many nights in jail for you to take our vote from us now. Our vote was sunk in the blood of others, and you can't take it from us like we don't know who we are. We earned the right to vote with protest, and we will regain what we lost in the Supreme Court with a protest that is
We're going back home. I want to hear from the people down there by the pool. I want to hear from the people who come to Washington. And we're going back home. Come a long, long way. But we've got a long, long way to go. God bless you. And God keep you. Thank you.